forums has been around for a while, since Borderlands 1. Oh, man, how great. Hey, if you're on the forums and you want to call and chat, do it. Don't be shy. We love talking to people. You said you had some questions.
Well, because
actually,
before rabbit
you
hole.
There might be someone, if you're listening and you're not looking at the stream. What's the number? It is
800.
No, it's 830.
Oh, sorry.
830 549 nerd, and I think nerd is 6373. So 830.
We're doing it old school.
549 6373.
Call within the next 10 minutes. Get a free pair of oven mitts.
Mikey's gonna sew them himself.
Yeah. So bouncing off that call, because there were a lot of
There's
things.
all kinds of stuff. Hit me, dude. Make it hard.
Obscured in that rabbit hole. Well, I don't. This
Give me some
won't
tough
be hard
stuff.
for you.
Challenge me. Stimulate me.
Do you think that? And I don't even know why this has never changed, but the retail price of video games since Super Nintendo has not altered.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? But inflation
Used to be $80 on Super Nintendo. There were a lot of $80 games.
Yeah.
And we dropped down to $60.
Yeah.
But budgets, let's use Road to Hill 30 and Xbox One, the first Xbox, not the Xbox One TM, the Xbox One.
Original Xbox.
Oh, branding, guys. The original game obviously did not cost as much as Assassin's Creed Origins, for example, which you can look at that. I mean, you have
the entire budget of Roll to Hill 30 was probably
like
accounted for in the front end budget of Assassin's Creed Origins, just whatever they spent on the start menu.
But you can look at a game like that. You can see the amount of outsourcing they had to do for an unlimited number of assets
and insourcing. They've got so many giant mega studios now. But okay.
But do you think that microtransactions in $60 games and the loot crate phenomenon and all that, or loot chest or whatever we're calling them, do you think that phenomenon is really born out of our insistence? Because mobile games coming in for free and being like, well, I can play it for free, so I don't need to spend $60 on a game. Do you think that all of this sort of conflated together?
I think that you're always going to have people in any market that are going to try to figure out how to increase revenue, and they're just going to try a bunch of stuff. And different people are going to try different things, and it doesn't matter whether the business is under duress or if the business is widely successful. They're gonna try to increase revenue, but if they do that in a way that doesn't increase value to the customer, they will run afoul of goodwill. And they will risk losing the trust of that customer for future offerings. So anyone playing long game is got to be careful about that. But look, I think what's actually happening there, the way that the industry has made up for the fact that the cost of a single video game hasn't increased in the last 20 years. 25 years, but the cost to develop it has increased by 2 orders of maybe 3 orders of magnitude, definitely 2 orders of magnitude. The way that the industry has dealt with that is with scale. It's through reaching more people.
Yeah.
Right? In the Super Nintendo era, it was absolutely conceivable to have a video game created with the budget it was at its time that will sell a few 100,000 units, and that was a massive hit.
Which is not a world we live in now, because you couldn't greenlight a game.
I have people tweeting me telling me what a dismal failure Battleborn was, and we have 3 million customers.
I still play it. My sister, my nephew, and me still play it. Damn it, we're still there.
Yeah. So reaching more people has been part of the way, and we've been able to reach more people. Only partially because the games are great, but the more important thing is because this medium is great. Interactive entertainment is the best form of entertainment on the planet.
Agreed.
Without question. And new people in the world, people where all entertainment is a choice. There's not all of it's new because they're new people. I'm talking about children as they grow up. School-age children prefer video games.
We do call new people children now, I believe.
Children. That's the correct
term?
Okay. So children, school-age children.
Write that down.
School-age children prefer video games over all other forms of entertainment added together. In fact, 95% prefer video games as their number one form of entertainment, and that includes music, television, reading, film, and any other form of entertainment. I don't know if masturbation's on the list.
I'm not.
Because I think teenagers, that would probably be the number one, but...
you tried.
You know, as a whiff, but you could have given it to me.
I don't know. I took it because Elisa gave me the look. I had to take it from you. I had to. I thought it was. It was actually okay.
I was thinking back to like 14 and 15-year-old my own self, and I was thinking.
I just re-hit the ball.
Like, how would I have answered the question if I was in one of those surveys, and then I realized that I would have to check other.
Let's agree you're not wrong.
I might be alone in this, and probably not. but yeah. But old people don't play video games at all. Like we were talking about earlier, they don't understand it. It's not an option. So as all the old people keep dying. And as we keep creating new people,
ice cold, my friend,
new people, we keep moving on to saturation. I mean, I am in my 40s, and I still think video games are the greatest thing. And I spend all of my free time that I can, that I'm going to spend on entertainment, playing video games, and I feel great about that.
They've been intensely rewarding for you as well.
I feel like I'm making great decisions with my time when I play video games.
Well, you also game as a family, though, yeah.
And I game
Christy
alone.
And your son.
And I game as a family, and I game. I'll game any way I can.
It's like smart. And there's so many good ones this year.
Yeah.
Like 2017 is the garbage fire to end all garbage fires, but games wise, we're crushing it this year.
And you know what? The world needs us more than ever. We have the entertainers. When times are crazy, entertainment has even more value.
Agreed.
But the prices are holding, and as long as we keep growing new customers, we can keep the price holding. Now there have been a couple other tactics, and we've played with them. For example, when sometimes when a game comes out, in addition to the $59.99 premium AAA like regular SKU, there is sometimes a deluxe edition that includes other stuff, sometimes maybe downloadable content or other kind of bonus stuff. Sometimes physical goods are included in a deluxe package, and then sometimes there's a limited or a collector's edition that's even more expensive. We did one with Borderlands 2 with the loot chest, and I think that was $149, but it came with a lot of stuff. You got a loot chest with all this great stuff in it. And then I think there was even one we did for, I think, a Game of the Year edition that had a robot claptrap in it that was an actual robot, and that thing was like $300 or
self-balancing
$400.
even.
It was like a Segway but with one wheel. It was incredible.
It was such a great answer to the Call of Duty RC car. It was like, that's cute. Boom.
Yeah.
Like it was.
I don't think we'll ever be able to top that, but I hope we do. We'll see. Yeah, but hey, by the way, if you're watching and you want to talk to us, you can call in. The number is on the screen, and please give us a call, chat. But yeah, I think the combination of reaching more customers and having some of those different kind of pricing options for customers has helped us stay afloat as an industry.
There's been some interesting sort of movements through the industry. I think when we have gone into the changing of the guard, so to speak, when we go through a new generation, there's always growing pains. The growing pain of this generation was, hey, you need all the content in the world all the time forever because games have to look like photos now. And
we destroyed the middle as an industry. There's a whole there's a lot of hurting game developers that we just absolutely destroyed.
Somewhere Cliffy B is smiling.
Studios shut down. The middle got crushed in the last transition, and the middle doesn't exist anymore. So you're either AAA or you're like, I'm going to say indie scale, because you might not be indie, but you might be indie scale, or you're mobile, or you might be social, but that was kind of a flash. Social's not really a thing anymore. Kind of is. But you're either AAA or on consoles you're either AAA or you're gone. You're just kind of scrapping along as an indie. One of the things we tried to do with Gearbox Publishing is to create a new outlet for the middle, or for the indie that is ready to transition to the middle.
Correct.
Because we believe there's a customer for it. We just think you have to be smart enough to balance your costs versus your scale of the audience you're trying to reach.
I think the industry, because I agree with you, the middle is disappearing by the day. But we've seen some really cool successes there between like Rocket League and Battlegrounds and games that started fairly low to middle, kind of growing into this AAA huge thing.
Yeah. I mean,